And fellow Africans, I greet you. I just want you to know what is happening right now in the world that we need to wake up. There is an invasion in Africa. There is an invasion in our land. There's an invasion everywhere by World Health Organization called WHO. We should wake up. Since this outbreak of coronavirus in China, Africa has reported zero case. Don't believe because we do not have intelligence. Okay? Please let us wake up. They want to invade us. Few weeks ago, Bill Gates sent 5 million to African people to fight coronavirus. While we are yet to have a single case in the entire Africa country, the entire 55 African nation has yet to report a single case. But yesterday night, the World Health Organization have decided to send personnel to Africa. Guess what? They want to spread it to us. They want to use it to disseminate African population. You remember 5 years ago, when Ebola outbreak occurred in Guinea. In Guinea, it spread to Liberia and Sierra Leone. Guinea was even afraid of it. Can you imagine? Why? They use it to suffer the diamond in Sierra Leone and Liberia. They have the best diamond in the world. They took Ebola there. Guess what? The World Health Organization didn't send any expert to Africa to go and combat it. But right now, something happened in China. They are sending people to Africa. We should be afraid. HIV was created to disseminate African population. Disseminate means reduce, to control it. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Don't take it as real. If HIV is real, by now, the entire world would be over by now. I'm telling you. It is not real. They saw it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. What it did, they told you it has no cure. How many of your friends have died of HIV? Not ahead. That you know. If a woman died of HIV, I think the children should die as well. The man should die as well. Even the one the man slept with is to die as well. By so doing, the whole Africa will have it. But guess what? It didn't work. They brought Ebola to us. Now, they are sending people to Africa for coronavirus that is killing people in China. India is there. The biggest neighbor to China. Japan is there, South Korea, North Korea are there, Singapore are there, Malaysia are there, Bangladesh are there. I'm talking about the surrounding. Something happened in Asia. They are sending people to Africa to prevent it. Europeans have had many cases. We don't have experts. We don't have good doctor. We don't have good hospital. We don't have good management of health and environmental control. Okay, yeah. But then, why should they send people down there? When it's not even occurring in Africa. You think if that thing occurred in Africa, if that outbreak comes from Africa, you think they will send people to Africa? Hell no, they wouldn't. That's the reason why they are sending it to Africa. So that as they are going, they have injection, they have things. This thing, coronavirus, is created. Don't forget, China for the past 30 years have a policies of a birth control, one child policy that two husband and wife will only be allowed to give birth to a child, just a child, a single child, to control their birth control. Right now, how many is China population? China is 1.5 billion. China alone is more than the entire African nation. India as well. Africa is just 1.2 billion. India is 1.4. China is 1.5. The two together, they are almost half of the world population. Almost. Now they are sending people to Africa. You know they hate us. They hate this skin. They hate this skin. They hate this skin. We have the best skin. I do feel inferior before about our skin. We have the best skin. If if an African man is living good, 50 years is younger and more healthier than 30 years European. If except you have not lived in Europe. If you live in Europe, guess what? When they see you, they're going to think you are 20s, even when you are above 40. Why? Because your shape, your skin, your look. Check your skin. Appreciate your skin. Don't breach your skin away. You are only calling for a skin infection. Don't feel inferior. Don't believe in racism. Don't believe in discrimination. You will only be the one that will discriminate against yourself. By doing what? Accept it. Feel it. I once told a German guy that, look, you are not more important than me. You are not white, neither am I black. This is white color at my back here. Have you seen anyone who looks like that? Back is thick black. Do I look like that? I'm sitting on a chair black. Do I look like this chair? I refuse to accept that I'm a black man. I am not. I am not a black man. I don't call anybody black. It's a black name to paint us as hatred, to paint us as lesser human being. Of course, anything white is so superior. Anything black is inferior. You know that. Black day, what does that mean? It means a day of tribulation. Black service, what do you know that means? Funeral. Black market, what does that mean? Illegal. Things that you cannot sell in normal market. That's where you have it. Thank you. One love. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please comment. Let's use our idea to be waking our people up. Let's use the God blessings upon our life. We might not be that big, wow, this and this and this, but please, let's listen to each other and learn. Thank you. Have a nice day to you all. Bless you.